that gets added to his repertoire, you know, then that informs him and suddenly he's got more color. So I think he's a work in progress. I'm still trying to do him justice. Well, I have to say, last night my roommate and I mean, I don't know if this is the only one. There was the one where Jinpei's in the Speedo, which just stands out because it was so shocking. It was quite shocking. It's very wrong. But last night I got to introduce my roommate, who is not a fan. I had it on and I had just thrown it on the computer and had gone in to make some dinner. And she was transfixed, and it was just the first episode with the Turtle King, I think it is. And we sat down and watched that, and she started talking about, she's Taiwanese, and she started talking about remembering stuff from way back when, and we got into this whole conversation that we would never have had. And so right now, I'm going to say the Turtle King, because it brought me and my roommate closer together. Well, being a person who, you know, knows a lot about some anime and not a lot about a whole rest of it, I would be really pro turning people on to Gatchaman that have not really had much experience with anime, and people who have had a lot of experience, just because it's a novelty. It's a novelty because of its history. I mean, if you look at the extras, there are very cool extras that come along with this show. And you get to learn a lot of the background. And this show was really, really important in animation history. It broke down, like, people were shocked by what they saw. This was sort of the first time that some things were done in animation. And we look at it now and we go, oh, how clumsy is that? Or, oh, how slow is that? How slow is this transformation? Or how unlifelike they are. But then it was the cutting edge, man, you know. It was totally off the hip, and the best animators were working on that show. And I'm excited to see as the show progresses. I am really excited to see how it grows and morphs and changes. I've narrated a lot of the extras, and so I sort of have learned a lot about the show without even seeing a lot of what I've been talking about. So I'm stoked to see that pan out. I don't know, I think it would be a good show for all. I don't see why anybody wouldn't enjoy it, even if just to laugh at it. That's mostly what Judy and I did. And whenever they would have the fight scenes, and whenever the music would kick on, whenever they'd say something like, I was saying, June has this thing where she's like, well, I am the, explosives expert, and it's just, the one chick on the team, and when she's not going, oh, Ken, it's just fun. Her lines are funny. They're all funny. I don't know. It's a riot. Buy it. I mean, obviously, if you're watching this, you have, and that shows that you have pretty good taste. So, word to you. I have been to a few conventions. The first one I ever went to was, I guess, 2 years ago. And I had no idea what to expect. And I was a little afraid because of what I had heard. But I've had great times at conventions. It's a real blast. It really is. Conventions are how I figured out what anime is really all about. And probably I'd have to say conventions are the thing that has connected me the most to understand why people love this, and sort of understand the romanticism of it, and people, wanting to put on somebody else's skin for a little while. Two, I mean, conventions have been the best place to meet and get to know other voice actors, which is a huge gift. Huge, huge, huge gift. I was trying to explain to one of my friends in the real world out there where other people work and don't have near as much fun as we do, that, it's having all these creative people come together, put us in a hotel, and tell us to have fun for a weekend. All these emotionally creative people stuck together somewhere for the purpose of having fun. And that doesn't suck. I do have hobbies. I don't work all the time. But hobbies like I took up gardening, organic gardening, no less. I know you want to touch me. And I like doing that. I am really a homebody. I love my little house. Right now I'm shopping for furniture for it, and that has become a mini obsession. I love it. I love getting great deals. I'm turning into my grandmother. I've been garage sailing, oh my gosh, and like flea marketing and estate sailing, and I have just loved it. Online I've even ordered stuff, which is huge for me because I couldn't get past that whole online, you order something out in the abyss and somehow it comes to you. Just couldn't, but now I believe it. I'm an avid reader. I love to dance. I love to play music loud and shop and drink coffee and talk. I'm constantly, especially now that I'm traveling a lot more, my cell phone is sort of joined to me by an invisible umbilical cord. So all the traveling and all the work has actually helped all of my relationships. So I'm a lot tighter with people than I used to be. So, hey guys, thanks so much for watching. I really hope you're enjoying Gatchaman as much as I am, and I will see you soon. Bye.